So, yeah. If you watch my last Wrestle Testers video, this is gonna be the same. We're looking at how bad the PlayStation games got. And why I say bad? Well, I think the later games in the series are than the prequel games are just bad. These games are the future trilogy is good. The PR is just bad. Just don't like them at all. I don't know why. I just don't like them. So let's start it all over again. If I review of Pandora's box. Well, plus they do Pandora's box. Let's get this started. Number one, story. Puzzle hide in every corner. This nine-bending mystery. Puzzle hide hide in every corner. As rumors of a cursed artifact circulate, the first mentor is found dead in a mysterious circumstances, and the only apparent clue is a ticket for the Momentary Express. Wow. I love worms. Yeah, this is becoming more and more apparent that these games are just books. Also, this is episode 5, press later. No dogs. Yeah, I did say episode 5. Did I tell you in the last game? This is Dixie Star Wars, but in game form, and I love it. Since I'm finally watching Star Wars. Anyway, like it says on the score, the first door just the Dr. Zangar. Yeah, that's his name. I can't announce it. Oh. Or Zitalo, I forget. But he's a mentor. He's found dead in weird circumstances. He's literally in his house, locked out in his room, but only on rope. Being as serving the old crew. So now we find your ticket. You must go on a train, which is not way. And there's a mysterious character here. Huh? Yeah, I did not know who this is. If you played the first game in the series, Courage Village, before playing this one, you would all know who this girl is. But I played Pandora's Box first. So, yes, nostalgia bias is going to become a factor in this. But I will try and stay away from my nostalgia bias. Try as in I won't at all. Probably will fail. Because that's how it works around here. Anyway. Yeah, so you board a train. Which is not late. To find a place. Is where this train ticket is going to. Go? You had so many questions to ask. But when you start on this train, the story truly begins. That's the title every good so up. And that's all the setup. No, really, that's it. A box called Pandora's box kills your mentor. You find a ticket, go on a train and go on an adventure. Again, not much setup. And, which I love because the game setup should not go on forever. I mean, look at these right games. The phase right is a turning games. Sato only appears in episode 2. At least episode 2. Or like near the end of episode 1. 1 or 2. You should not take that long to set up your game. This game gets it done in the prologue. That freaking prologue. Oops, sorry. Again, comparing this game to Ace Attorney. Why? Because I played the series first. And I liked it first. This is why I'm reviewing it. Everyone's pretending, oh look, this game, yeah, I always liked it. Not a single person I knew of these games. How awesome that was. How people even said that Israelite They Do Destiny was the first time that animated cutscenes was in a video game. I think someone said that, when they were done before in the first Layton games. Way before that game. 6 of these games feature animated cutscenes. Anyway, let's just get to the presentation. Whenever in the last game when I was saying what, and that kinda annoyed you. Well, in this game, there's no everything is good. And everything wants you to keep playing, which is what I love about this game. The first time I played it, I got stuck on a later part of the game. And I just noticed. What the? I just noticed one of my light bulbs is like whacked. Look at that. It's the third one. Look at how messed that light bulb is. I know I'm driving off the topic, but oh, and the fourth one is whacked. Both the fourth and the third one got whacked. I don't know how that happened, but they got whacked. Anyway, enough distracting. It happens to me more than I have to admit. But game uses the style that will be used in every single Professor Layton game up to now. So of course the side on Professor Layton action, where all the counters are facing to the side. None of them are facing towards you and not creeping the F out to you. Which is what I hated the last game. How even the animated cutscenes have improved a lot. There isn't that weird wind thing from the last game. I don't know. Everyone and his voices are all point and alright. Even better, there's more animated cutscenes in the last game. Yes, there were only like what? 4 in the entire game? 5, I think it was 5. There were only 5 in the entire game. This game includes more than 10. 10! Yeah, they really improved these games. What's better out there? Gameplay. Gameplay. You can't tell first later. Well, multiple styles of gameplay. Holy, the puzzles. Yep, this is coming into the pounds that the first Layton games had a lot of stuff to do and complete. A lot of penalty. Other than the puzzles, which are still a lot. In fact, there's over 150 new puzzles. That's right, over 150. That is a lot of puzzles. There's also new things added. Like this hamster guy, who is a hamster, who you can call anything. So you can call him anything. Oh, you wish you can call a hamster anything. Okay, anything the hamster. Okay, that sounds like the stupidest name ever. But it turns out that he's fat like Max Reflux, so I'm going to call him that. Yeah, he's Max Reflux the hamster. The obvious best idea ever. And he's fat. The obvious best idea ever. And you need to train him to get him thinner. The obvious best idea ever. I've been saying that a lot. I can't take myself seriously at times. So, Battery Fox, the hamster, is only entertained by things you put in front of him, like toys. He can only see things in 3 feet in front of him. So he can only take a maximum of 3 steps at a time. And the more puzzles you solve, the more chances you get equipment for this thing. Make him slowly and slowly thinner. I said that doesn't mean anything because he gets fat, because Mastery Fox gets fat again at the end of the game. Damn it, Mastery Fox, why do you get fat? I'm so stupid. The other thing you can play is a camera minigame, where, well, as per usual, you collect pieces of a camera through solving puzzles. This thing will get a you will get a camera out of it, but don't know what it does. Haven't really solved all this. And finally, there's this tea minigame. You make tea. Yeah, you make tea. Oh, so cheering up everyone. It's the obvious best idea ever. And again, the puzzles are diverse, and I love all of them. It's not really a puzzle I hated. Yeah, there might have been some I got stuck on my first time around, but after a while, I solved them. Which leads me to final level. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers for you. If all translation at the Pandora. So if you want to play this game, don't watch this, don't watch this, don't watch this. Don't watch this. Yes, I did a SpongeBob reference. Sue me. So, you were on a train, remember? Well, on that train, you found out that a little boy was lost, I guess. This little boy seems to be a dog. No, really, a dog. Well, I guess. Anyway, the mysterious girl is holding on to this dog. And when it turns out to be Fiora from the last game. Remember when I said she wouldn't keep her promise? Yeah, this is what I meant. Therefore, I thought you was going to stay in the Curious Spirits, not follow us. Jeez. And my thoughts. And Greendale. No, seriously, that was the town name. And it seems like there have been a festival. It's nothing really cool happens here, except Fiora gets kidnapped and comes out unscathed. Suspicious! Anyway, they just knew her that the secret track that the train goes through. If you're on the right couch at the right time, you go to the secret track. Later on, Luke and Fiora, I think, go through the VIP lounge of the train. That does still be another puzzle day for us see. You know. Then they get to this town called Florence. Again. Seriously. Later finds out that the ticket was actually for all Florence. They actually see all these pictures of the town and all that. And the town seems to be exactly the same. With lights on and everything. Oh boy. Why did I decide to start on the train? Why? Because there's so much to explain. Okay. Now earlier in the game, see? That's the chimney. Oh wait, I forgot. That's the chimney and Barton. It's that's the chimney and Barton. Where? It's that the chimney was in the last game, but Don Paul was disguised as him. Yeah, and at the start of the game, he was also investigating the murder of your mentor. So Luke tries to pull his face off. Doesn't work. Because he thinks he was Don Powell. Dude, I don't think this guy will make the same trick twice. Anyway, I just forgot to mention him up to now. He does try to help you find the dog, but other than it's just translated something and he's just useless. Anyway, at the start of the game, you guys find some pictures everywhere, and you find pieces of a picture. However, Chimney's confiscates them off you. So when you get to this town again, you know, and see the inside of the thing, you found out that the I forget the names. I'm not good with naming names, okay? Don't push me thinking. Oh god, my head is hot. Anyway, not enough for now. Now, yeah, there seems the two ancient people that were married here. And they are aged. Wait, for that night to look like the pictures. You go to Inspector Chimney and find out that he dropped the pieces of paper everywhere. So you go and find them with the dog away. Again, dogs. What did you expect? After everything said down, you find a dog shop and find out that there's a freaking vampire here. Yes, there's a vampire here. It makes no sense. Welcome to Layton. So after that, you go back to the hotel who stole the box. And it turns out it was Fiora. I guess. Well, it actually wasn't Fiora, it was Don Paulo. On the last game, he turns out he stole the box himself. And killed the presidential. Well, Dr. Von Constable, right? As you find out when you open the box, it doesn't do anything. And there's nothing inside. What? Anyway, everything gets more confusing as you store the mines and find out that there's a resource down. That is kinda gaseous. No, seriously, gaseous. Anyway, so you go to the vampire's castle. Yeah, after solving enough puzzles, again, puzzle docs are everywhere in this game. 80 puzzles to do the trick again. Yes, they write the number 80 in this game. You find the vampire inviting you for tea and all that. Before he kidnapped you. No, really, that was happened. He kidnapped you and threatens to suck your blood. Like every normal vampire did. I think his name is Steve. Anyway, Steve here, the vampire, killed you, but you escaped. Girl who was also intriguing you, who went to Greendale, called Alan. Let's just call her Alan. Again, I forget names. Screw me. Hey. Wait. Hey. Anyway, it turns out that as you try to leave, challenge you to a duel. You have to pick the right sword, and this duel is epic. It's just epic. Anyway, it turns out that right here is Steve's daughter, and oh gee. Again, I don't remember the names. Oh, okay. Well, with Ivanova around there. So then what of this place? It turns out that this town is a loser. Essentially, it's fading. Yeah, it's another fake town again. It turns out that the entire town was an illusion, and the castle starts to fall apart. Anyway, after you leave the castle, and Steve tells you how to open the box and find the ornament. And the game ends on a satisfying note. I love this game. Again, I don't want to spoil anything, so that's why I mixed up some characters' names. And misremembering them. But again, I don't want to spoil these games. It's too good. These games are too good. Just play them already. The second game of the series is better than the last, so start with this one. It's my favorite, and I give it a 7 out of 10. Now, next up is the actual last game in the series. Yeah, you ought to be more. Well, there is the Prologue series, but this game is the final game in the first Layton series, Chronology. See you guys then.